Hi guys, good day. My name is Ogedengbe. I'm a professional counselor and author. In this video, we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic. We'll be looking at conflict resolution in a relationship. That is, how do you resolve conflicts when they arise in a relationship? We know that disagreements are bound to happen in a relationship as long as there are different personalities and characters involved, as long as there are decisions to be made that will bring about different opinions. Disagreements are bound to happen. So, should disagreements bring an end to a relationship? Of course, no. Stay with me as we discuss what not to do when conflicts arise in a relationship and what to do when conflicts arise. So let's look at what not to do when conflicts arise. 1. Do not assume. Many people make a mistake of assuming for the other person. You just draw conclusions in your head without hearing the opinion of the other person. This is wrong. For example, he or she is not picking up her calls, and you just assume that she doesn't want to speak to you, or he is late and you just assume he doesn't care. This is wrong and dangerous. There are 1001 reasons why situations happen. So each time you see yourself already concluding in your head without listening to the other person's point of view, you need to call it off, because it is dangerous. Don't let your mind play a trick on you. Number 2, do not ignore. Do not ignore disagreements. Some people are of the opinion that for peace sake, let the disagreements just pass. Or for peace sake, let them just forget about it. It is easier to ignore disagreements with co-workers at work or with neighbors. But it is dangerous to ignore disagreements with your partner in a relationship, because issues that you don't address at the moment, disagreements that are not addressed at the moment, will build up into the future to destroy the relationship. Number 3, do not attack the person involved, rather attack the problem. You should be able to separate the person from the problem. Attacking the person involved will make the person become so defensive and not want to put in efforts into settling the disagreements. But attacking the problem brings results. For example, don't say you are always lazy. This house is always untidy because of you. Rather, say the house is untidy and needs to be cleaned up. Can you please clean up the house? Don't say you are a very bad cook. Rather, say this meal does not taste so good and you need to put in effort for it to taste better. So we have looked at what not to do when conflicts arise. Let's look at what to do when conflicts arise in a relationship. 1. Be ready to forgive. Forgiveness is a very important part of a relationship. Without forgiveness, a relationship will always eat the rock. As much as we are dealing with different persons, as long as you are dealing with someone else, offenses are bound to happen. So you should always make up your mind to forgive. No matter the offense that comes up, always be ready to forgive. Number 2, remain calm. When you are high in any emotions, your rationality drops. So when you are high in any emotions, it is difficult to make right decisions. This is why you should always remain calm. When the other person is shouting and yelling at you, it is wrong to also shout and yell, because 2 wrongs will never make a right. So it is always good to remain calm. If you can't be calm at the moment, then resolving the conflict at the moment may not be possible. Number 3, have empathy. That is, Try to understand the other person's feelings and acknowledge these feelings. Fine, you have your feelings, you feel a certain way at the moment, but remember, you are not the only one in the disagreement. The other person definitely feels a certain way too. Try and interpret the feeling of the other person. Is it a feeling of anger? Is it a feeling of being cheated? Not until you understand this feeling and acknowledge this feeling will you be able to address the disagreement. Number 5. Number 4, right? Number 4, communicate clearly. And when I'm talking about communication, I'm talking about listening and speaking. Listen clearly. Listen well to what the other person has to say. Don't listen to reply. Don't listen because you want to also say something. Listen because you want to truly understand the person's message and the person's point of view. And speak clearly. Speak clearly. Say the right words. Use the right words. Express yourself. Make sure your message is being gotten by the other person. Hit the nail on the head. Do not beat around the bush. Pass your message clearly. Make sure you can also say words like, do you mean this? Or are you saying, make sure you get the person's message and make sure you also deliver your message clearly. And number 5, which is the last thing I would say you should do when conflict arise. Be ready to either compromise. Be ready to either compromise with the other person's decision. That is, you are giving in to the other person's decision. Or you find a solution that is suitable to both parties. Relationship is all about compromising or finding a solution that is suitable to both parties for the conflict to die a good death and for it to be resolved. We have come to the end of this video. I hope you have learned a lot of things on how to resolve conflicts that may arise in your relationship. I am Tofunmi Ogedengbe. Thank you for watching.